what we've been working on lately?
Well, I've been telling them that.
No, I mean, industry-wise. Working it? What our next plans are?
Well, right now I've been trying to go through some RPG. I'm trying to finish that. As far as my next Let's Play after that, I'll keep you informed. But it's going to be a little bit secret until I announce that. As far as Killer Instinct is concerned, which is one of the games that have been kind of, we've been playing for a while. It is, we're going to be posting Let's Plays of that when we feel like we're ready for it.
Taking us a little longer than expected.
Yeah, we're going to be training to get good enough so that I'll be entertaining for you to watch. Unless you like us losing all the time. It's really up to you. You can message us if you really, whatever you really want to do and want to see, really.
All that much, but wiggle ear.
Key has actually started getting better online, so we are going to get close to actually posting footage of it. But as of right now, we're just planning on what we could do next with it, but we don't have any definite as of yet. But we'll let you know. We'll definitely post new information on Twitter and all that stuff. Maybe make a video saying that we're going to be doing this, and that. We haven't fully decided, but we'll let you know some way or fashion when we get into more Killer Instinct footage. And we're not talking about the old version here. We're talking about the brand new Xbox One version. So, yeah.
He's just starting out in 2015, and he hasn't played it since 1994 like I have. I've been playing the game since 1994. It went on a big hiatus. I kind of moved on to other games, but I still played it from time to time. The game went on a huge hiatus.
All makes sense to go on a hiatus with it. Really, the only true way to play the original game was to play the arcade, which you normally can't get in your house. And not only that, the game became relatively unpopular because even the game itself, the developers hasn't really made a successor to the original, and arcades were kind of on the down low. So, they became relatively unpopular compared to home consoles. So really, there wasn't much to do within Killer Instinct, and you really weren't going to be versing many people with it. So there's no point in really, trying to get better, because you're going to do with your skills in Killer Instinct, really? Who are you going to impress by being good in Killer Instinct? Unless you meet someone who has played Killer Instinct, which is a rarity these days. So,
it's more popular now.
I'm talking about the original here. But, when the new one came out...
I have to disagree on that. There's a lot of people who still remember this and appreciate how was, I feel, the best fighting game. The only fighting game I couldn't play, otherwise it's hard to.
But you gotta admit, a lot of the people who were Killer Instinct fans when it was new moved on to other games.
Well, years later.
Yeah.
Bear doesn't like to make series. That's the big problem. I love Railroad, I really do. Railroad is a great company, but I really honestly think Bear should have started Battle for Series. They should have gone with that. I see going. Keep what they know. steady fan base creates something different all the time. You gotta find your fan base at least now every couple of years and maybe for that series. I think that did hurt there back then, later 90s, early 2000s. Like, don't create it. If you have a series going, don't go, oh, every year we gotta create a new version of it. That's not the answer either. It's every, like, 3, 4, 5 years, come out with the next one. So people know, ooh, that's coming out, let's do it. No?
Yeah, everyone loves sequels to something. But you can see why there's so many sequels to movies, like, Avengers and stuff.
Rare was just never known for having good. I think it hurt them. They're a great company. Don't get me wrong, they hate GoldenEye. All kinds of great art, great platform. They're really known for their platform. Right. I really think that what hurt Rare. Let's do that. I know they love to experiment. Like, Greg will love Diddy Kong Racing. Now, if they would have made a Diddy Kong Racing 2, I'm sure he would have jumped and bought it, right, Greg?
Especially on a console or something.
You would have bought it if they would have created a Diddy Kong Racing 2. Would you have bought it?
Yep. Yep, sure would.
Like how I feel about KI. It's like, they would have made a KI3 back in the day. Not now, not 1 month later. I would have definitely done that. Like, that's that. I've been reading an article about what really killed Rare. It really wasn't Microsoft. Everybody claims Microsoft. It was Nintendo too, because Nintendo did sell them. People could have said, no, we're not selling you. Let's buy the rest of you. Let's figure out what we're going to do with you. It's not all Microsoft's fault.
Microsoft did try to push certain things that Rare, didn't have experience pushing. Which, makes sense. Like, well, here's the thing. Rare failed when making Banjo-Kazooie game on the Xbox 360. They pushed it. They said this is the new game. Blah 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 blah.
Real platformers out.
The
problem was with nuts and bolts. I'm not saying nuts and bolts is bad or anything like that. I'm not dissing nuts. I'm just saying that Microsoft, Rare had a staple already. They had a vision of what Banjo-Kazooie was supposed to be. They created 2D. Everybody knew it as that platformer. It wasn't a platformer builder game. It was a platformer. So everybody was expecting Nuts and Bolts to be a platformer like the other 2D. And I think that's what upsetted most people.
Yeah,
it's not a platformer.
Yeah.
It sucks. It's not a platformer.
Well, it is somewhat of a platformer, but it has a lot of this other stuff tacked onto it. Like they kind of coax you into building these cars, which is basically like a vehicle designing thing. Well, you could jump around. You could do all the same things you can do in the original game, but it's mostly focused on building these vehicles. So.
Force you to upgrade your machine.
Mhm.
That's not what. And I think that upset a lot.
Yeah, they got something they didn't expect. You know, it angered a lot of fans because they didn't recognize it. You know, it's.
They said, why did you go into two lines? You put a different name.
Mhm.
And I kind of see where they're going.
Mhm.
I see where the fans why they were upset.
Mhm.
Trust me, I'm a huge railroad fan. You did not follow them.
Mhm.
Do something.
Yep.
Yep. Zombie thing. This is cool.
Yeah.
Me and zombie played an event so much.
Mhm.
If you make lava accidentally, you just swim up it.
Mhm.
As if it's water.
But now that you saw me upgrade this barrel, you can see now the barrel is getting a lot more items. So it could hold 256 stacks of cobblestone now.
But anyway, quickly, what did you think about that Udilic Kickstarter? That's gonna be a pretty popular.
It might be. It if it was popular enough to get, you know, such a, you know.
Amount of money for one day.
Mhm.
Not even a day, and they got $1 million for it.
Mhm.
It's like that was insane.
Yeah, they got a million euros.
It's being created by a lot of old brand developers that know what they're doing.
Mhm.
And that was the problem. And all these really experienced platformer designers left there.
Mhm.
Now that it's part of the
Alright, let's see here.
I don't know. I should say, you know, what do you think about the Wolf Banjo? Just think about it. Comment on the video.
Mhm.
We'll be reading all comments. I thought it was pretty cool.
Mhm.
Developers, you know, made this cool.
Mhm. Right now, I'm going to be starting to build an upstairs now. Because you know what?
Oh, bananas, I think I lost my space.
Oh no. That's not good.
I found it. But I lost it.
Oh. Okay, so I need to get one of these. And it looks like I have to get some more wool. So I got some shears, so.
Not wool. Not wool.
Where's the wool?
I dumped wool in there.
Ah, I see. Perfecto. So the way to make the elevator, actually we need 2 of these, because you need one to go to another elevator. Actually, you know what, let's make 1 elevator. And we'll go on the ceiling, the roof of this house, and I'll make another floor. Mm-hmm.
Fill up the points.
Mm-hmm. But you're going to be seeing a lot of new stuff coming out soon. Eventually, when things, you know, like when I finish my RPG, you're going to see, you know, some cool stuff that I'm going to be, you know, uploading. Getting a lot of new fans on Twitter. And thank you guys for all supporting. Just keep watching. And you'll eventually, yeah, we'll see some awesome stuff coming your way. You know, not only are we going to be Killer Instinct, but also new Let's Plays that are currently secret, but you'll see soon. Like, there's even things that we're thinking about streaming that are not even on that list that we have on the
It's gonna
Twitter.
take us a while to get through that list.
Yep.
I have to adjust my personal schedule a little bit, and then I'm planning on trying to get this play together alone without getting all about it.
Mm-hmm.
My personal schedule right now is a little insane.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up my beautiful top.
Yeah, but you see it in the house.
Alright. Don't forget to put the torches back. You're gonna have mobs on top of the roof.
Well, this is going to be inside. Going to be all indoors. I'm going to make a second floor. Yep. A really big second floor. This second floor is going to be used for storage for the time being. Because we're running out of space down there. So I'm going to have to build up. Otherwise, we'll have to build down and interrupt your bird farm.
I don't know where I'm gonna find.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't found one place with melons. It's pretty sad.
Did you say you get melon seeds from like carrots or something?
That's through Britannia.
Mm-hmm.
I can do that if I want to.
Yeah, I might have to.
I have to show that and I look everywhere.
Yeah. Usually you find them in like villages. Like you'll have to go to a villager and then trade him something, and he might give you some melon seeds. Or you might find a farm with them.
And if there's anything you want us to try to stream, we take suggestions, but we're not guaranteeing we're going to do it, but we can try our best to see if we can get it on the list.
Mm-hmm. Either, do your best to actually put it on a list, or attempting to actually play it well. It's one thing to actually play it, or another to play it well. So we'll try our best. We're good at playing games, but not every game. There's plenty of games that we have no experience playing. At least a limited experience playing. This is not the 1980s, where you can potentially get experience in every game, which is even harder back then. But today, it's like nearly impossible. Today, you have to stick with something, and you have to be really good at that one thing to be good at it. Particularly, an expert at it. And that's one of those things would be Killer Instinct, like the game that Keith was playing.
My reflexes aren't as good as it. That I will say.
Yeah.
My reflexes in that game were amazing.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where I was able to see it before you threw it. Can't do that anymore. My reflexes aren't that fast anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if the new Killer Instinct came out 5, maybe 6 years ago, it probably would have. You probably still would have had, some of your reflexes still.
I don't know about that.
Maybe it came out 10 years ago.
Maybe 10 years possible. When I was in college or something.
Mm-hmm. It certainly won't be the same game. It'd be very different if that happened.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
I think it's still cool though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you creating a second floor?
Yeah. Yeah, creating a second floor because you're running out of space for chests in that little storage room we have over there. We can't expand.
I think it's time to. We need another way of getting storage.
Yeah, but we're not there yet.
Not there yet.
Nope. Not there yet. We will be there eventually. We have a lot of stuff to do. I just started showing, you guys how to sort things, and to get into something else that requires a lot of power and a lot of resources to finish. Not something I want to get into right now. So we want to make a nice storage facility here, so that we could be able to store all the things we want, have certain chests specific for certain mods, and that requires, a considerable amount of space to do it. Who knows? We could do almost anything up here. It could be used for something else as well. But we'll see.
One more stuff on the border. Oh, my shortcut.
Hmm. Once I ran out of that cobblestone. Or okay.